Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about zip code based taxation. So, in your location, under the information tab, which opens up by default, we always had location non menu tax rate, which was used to calculate delivery fees, additional charges, and menu markups on a locational level. We always had the setting, and then you also had the RDS tax, which was always charged on a location basis, and then you had restaurant subtotal tax, which was taxed on a restaurant level. Now, for the restaurant level, I will show you really quickly where that is and still lives, which is the financial tab of the restaurants. Now, this new feature is going to let you tax the RDS taxes and the restaurant subtotal taxes on a per zip code level. So the way we're going to do this is first we're going to switch over to the restaurant tab, and I'm going to show you where the restaurant level taxes were calculated from. So under the financial tab, you had local sales tax, additional charges tax, and then you had an override for the location non-menu tax. So if you want one specific restaurant to have a very specific additional taxes for additional charges and so on and so forth, depending on the contract that you create with a restaurant, you can change this as well. Now, in order to change and charge taxes on a per zip code level, we're going to go back to our locations, but we're going to navigate to the zoning tab. So as you can see, we have selected the zoning tab here. We selected a zone, and then we don't have any zip codes here as of right now, but if we want to add a zip code and we want to put a tax rate to it, it is pretty simple. So all we have to do is put our zip code in. If we need to make a description like which part of town it is, we can. And then all we have to do is put, for example, 7.50. This is going to tell the system that this should be taxed on a 7.5% tax rate for whatever we select under this tab. So remember, this has to be checked off, either delivery fee or additional charges. The menu markups are always calculated on a location level. And then we have to make sure that we select a value under this tax rate field, because if you select the zip code settings in your information tab, in your location, it is very important that you have a value right here under the tax rate, because if you leave it blank or put a 0, it's not gonna tax it. It's gonna leave it at 0. So always double check this just in case, because this will not automatically roll back to the restaurant tax level or the location tax if you select the zip code setting. Very important. I just want to make sure that you guys are keeping an eye on that, so you don't have a headache with accounting later. So that is it. It is pretty simple. All we would do is add a zip code and then add, 10 more, 20 more, 30 more, however many more you need. And this is extremely useful for businesses that operate, close to a border with a different state where there might be different tax rules and different zones. Some counties might be doing processing taxes differently, and so on and so forth. If you have any questions, please let us know. We will have an article in the description down below that you can also reference if you need this in a written form. And until the next time, have a great day, guys. Bye.